Now, as an air marshal, you guys are kind of what we've called a gray man. You're supposed to be there and present, but nobody knows it. How hard is it to blend in and really be there like a normal passenger in the airport, but nobody have a clue?
So it's easy. It's easy. If you let the guys on the ground do the job you hired them to do. But when you get people that never do the job start dictating policy to you about how you get on the plane, how you interact with other, professionals on the aircraft like the pilots and the flight attendants, then things start getting a little dicey. So at one point, when the Federal Air Marshal first Service first stood up, there were 33 original air marshals that were working prior to 9/11. Big majority of those people got put in special agent in charge SAC positions and opened up these new field offices all across the country. And they understood how the job was supposed to work. But at some point, somebody decided it'd be a good idea to bring in all these professional law enforcement officers who retired from Secret Service and FBI to tell us how we should better do our job. And at that point, it was like, oh, you need to be wearing sport coats, on the plane, because if you have to do your job, we want you to look like professionals. So there were days when I was flying from Vegas to Miami on a Saturday and I'm wearing a sport coat on the plane, and people would just look at you like, who are these yahoos with coats on? So, stuff like that was, it put a dent in our security on our end, our personal security on the plane. But we worked around it, and eventually some people got into those positions of leadership that had a little more common sense and decided that, okay, it'd be best if we just say, okay, look, no flip flops and shorts, but you guys can wear jeans, tennis shoes, t-shirts, whatever. Make sure your weapon's concealed. Make sure you don't have anything that identifies you as law enforcement. You know, and then when the guns come out, if they have to come out, that's when people will understand who you are and what you're there to do. And that was the thought process from that point forward.